how to write a winning cover letter. Are you struggling to get job interview calls? Are you struggling to scale through your job search? Tonight we are going to be unveiling one of the important documents in job search, and that is a cover letter. And in job search we have what we call a winning cover letter. A winning cover letter is that cover letter that accompany your CVs and get you that job interview call. Accompany your resume to get you that job interview call. And tonight we are going to be walking us through that process. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if I'm audible enough. Let me know if you can hear me, if I'm audible enough. Kindly let me know. We're looking at how you can write a winning CV. Kindly let me know if you can hear me. Also, if you can see my screen, let me know if I'm audible, if you can see my screen, if you can hear me. Tonight we are going to be looking at how to write a winning CV, a winning cover letter. Yesterday we rounded up on the section of writing a winning CV. Tonight we will be looking at writing a winning cover letter. How you can craft out a winning cover letter. Once again, my name is Franklin, a tech and management consultant, representing Solomon Institute of Tech and Management. We are welcome once again. We are looking at this night how to craft out a winning cover letter, how to write a professional cover letter. And once again, that is what we have tonight. We'll be moving ahead. If you are in the group, if you belong to any platform, help me go to that platform and let everyone know that we are live for tonight's section. We are once again live for tonight's section, and is focusing on how you can professionally write a winning cover letter, how you can craft out a winning cover letter. All right, without much ado, let's get straight into what we have. I'm not going to be wasting much time on my personality, on my person this night. That is who I am. If you have been with me, you already know that. Now, professional cover letter masterclass, that is what we are have. That is what we have. And in that regard, we are going to be looking at structure of a winning cover letter, and then after that we move into the practical section where we will be looking at how a cover letter is structured, how a cover letter will be. We can do well to write a professional cover letter and get that to accompany your CV. Now let me say this before I delve into this. If you are applying for a job, endeavor to send alongside your cover letter. Endeavor to send alongside your cover letter. Even when they say submit your CV, if they say submit your CV, you submit your CV and attach a cover letter as well to it. That also makes your application to carry weight, makes your application to be something weighty. So as we progress this night, that is one thing I want to emphasize. Most of us, we have CVs, but we don't have cover letter. Most persons have CV, but they don't have cover letter. And when they send the applications, they send only their CVs. Whereas those who have understood this one secret, we send a CV and attach it with a cover letter as well. And what's a cover letter? A cover letter is where you can test your story, it's where you can elaborate yourself, it's where you can zoom into your CV and explain in details, in a nutshell, what you are bringing to the table, the solution you are bringing into the table. Zoom into your CV and explain certain things as regards to your personality, as regards to your strength, as regards to your achievement. That is the essence of a cover letter. A cover letter is a formal letter. It's a formal letter. Now, when we say a cover letter is a formal letter, what that simply means is not just a letter you write to your friend, it's not just a letter you write to your wife, to your kids, or to your fiancé or whatever. No, it's an official letter. And in an official letter, there are formats, there are structures to writing an official letter. And an informal letter, you can decide to write it anyhow. You can decide to craft it anyhow. Now, if you are joining us, let me know where you are joining me from, your name and where you are joining me from. That will be much appreciated. All right. Now, a cover letter, like I said, is an official letter. It's a formal letter. And in crafting a formal letter, there is a format. There are structures in crafting a formal letter. And that is where we will be looking at structure of a winning cover letter, not just writing a cover letter, but writing cover letter that gets you that job interview call. A cover letter that complements your CV. A cover letter that elaborates your potential, that elaborates your strength, that elaborates your personality, what you are bringing to the table. That's what the cover letter is. And the structure is what we are going to be looking at this night. Now, your cover letter and your CV is the most important document in job search. A cover letter and CV is the most important document in job search. And that document, your document should be like this shining bulb, among other bulbs. In other words, for your cover letter, your CV, to get you that job interview call, it has to stand out. It has to stand out. It has to appeal. It has to compel. It has to be persuasive. Like I talked about yesterday, the three elements of a winning CV. The three elements of a winning CV. The same is as regards to the three elements of a winning cover letter. It has to be attractive. It has to be compelling. It has to be persuasive. So it is what we have to get first this night. I'm laying this foundation so that we understand what we are in this night. So this night we'll be looking at a structure of a winning cover letter before we now move straight into the practical area where I will be showing us a cover letter and be explaining each sections in the cover letter and how you can structure it. And like I told us yesterday, this night you are going to be getting a new understanding of crafting a cover letter for your application, for your job application. All right, now let's move into the structure of a winning CV. Let's see certain structures, certain things under certain headers we will be having this. And if you are joining us, kindly let me know where you are joining me from. Very much appreciated. Let me know where you are joining me from. Let me know your name and where you are joining me from this night. That will be much appreciated. Now we have here structure of a winning CV. The first we have is the header and salutation. In a winning CV, the header and salutation. Now in the stuff as regards to header is where your name, your contact is there, and the company's name and their contact, their location is also part of the header. Now in a cover letter, your name and the organization name, let me put it in a nutshell, your details, your contact details, let me put it that way. Your contact details and the organization details are the header. That's what we refer to the header. And that header is where you put your name, your contact, your phone number, email, and your name. Sometimes you put the position you are applying for as the head, and or you also like put your name. If you like, you put your address, your location, which is also very vital. Put your location, maybe if Ocean State, so this Lagos State and stuff like that. Then your phone number, your email address, and your LinkedIn account. Good to have us. Good to have you joining from Lagos. Good to have you. Now, that is the header. Under your name, you put your name, your contact address, and then your phone number, email, and you have your LinkedIn aspect. Then still on the header aspect, the company, you put the company name, you put the person that is you are sending the application to. If it's the HR, you put HR. If it's the head of admin, you put head of admin. If it's the CEO, you put the CEO. So name of the company. We are going to be seeing that in this course as well, in this section. That is what your header is. Now the salutation is simple, the dear, this. Now in writing a cover letter in recent time, in this 21st century, you don't put dear /